Howdy, friends. It has been some time, hasn't it? Welcome back to Weeats, the marijuana review show, where we help you make sense of your dispensary. And on today's review, we are taking a look at a cartridge. Well, actually, more specifically, not a cartridge, a disposable joint. That is what we are taking a look at today. I'm a big fan of the disposable joint format. That is the battery and cartridge all in one. You don't have to worry about plugging in any cartridge, getting that battery, and having the battery charged up, and making sure it works, and all that stupid shit that goes along with the vape cartridge batteries. So what we have here today is one of my favorite brands. We've only looked at their cartridges before, but now we are going to take a look at their disposable joints, and that is the folks at Heavy Hitters. A Trailblazer's companion, whatever that means. So yeah, that's right, guys. We're going to be taking a look at the Heavy Hitters disposable joint. This is the Girl Scout cookie. Big fan of the GSC hybrid. This is a 300.3 milligram, 0.3 gram cartridge, 300 milligram cartridge. The disposable joints are usually a little bit smaller than that, than the half gram cartridges that you get. You get half grams or grams in the cartridge size. The disposable joints usually come in about 0.3 grams or about a third of a gram. So this is, as I said, 300 milligrams. They say it is cold filtered. I have no idea what that means or why that would be significant. And on the side here we have the wonderful lab testing results, so we can see the manufacturer's date, the batch date, all that good stuff. And then, most importantly, we see that it is 87% THC, 80% cannabinoids, 81% of that as THC. So that is a pretty potent cartridge. And as I said, this is the battery all in one, so you don't have to worry about anything. You just take it out of the package and puff, which is what I am going to do right now, maybe. I did it. Okay, so as you can see here is our whole unit, the battery at the bottom, the actual atomizer there at the top, the cartridge there. The oil is very, very clear, very piss yellow, very translucent, not very rich looking, which is a little disconcerting, but I have good faith in Heavy Hitters. The only problem I have with these batteries, or these disposable joints as they like to be called, is the fact they're really wasteful. Kind of sucks that you have to throw away this whole thing when you're done. That's a lot of materials in the landfill. Not a big fan of that, but I can't deny the ease and the simplicity of this. So I'm going to stop yammering, and I'm going to take ourselves our first drag here. Wow. Let me get another one in. Oh, let me hold it longer before you guys start bitching in the comments, because I know you do. But to let you guys, oh man, here comes the coughing. To let you guys know, though, the science does say 5 seconds. Well, the limited science that is out there. After about 5 seconds, you're not really going to get anything else out of it. So, I'll hold it longer for you guys, but I'm not really sure it's doing it. And there comes the cough. Okay, let's go for number 3 here. I am enjoying this. Definitely has that Girl Scout cookies taste. That sort of it's a very sweet kind of taste for weed. It's got a very sweet, sugary kind of taste. Enjoy that taste quite a bit. The draw is super, super easy. I am not pulling hard at all. Barely hitting that and getting nice draws. and that the draws themselves are super clean, guys. This is not a difficult hit. Does not hit very hot. It's not burning your lungs coming in. You barely notice it, actually, but you do still get these nice big clouds if you draw a while. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna stop the coughing. I'm gonna put this in my pocket, and I'm gonna be puffing on this probably for the next 2 days or so. And then, like with all our Weeats reviews, guys, I will come back to you after I finish this whole thing, and then let you know about the whole experience, because as we all know, if you guys do cartridges, these things break, they leak, they stop working, the battery runs out. There are all kinds of issues that prop up along the way, so it's important to get the whole experience. So I will be sure to give that to you guys. I'm going to be enjoying this, and enjoying it I am at this point. Oh, I forgot to mention the price. I'm a little rusty. Yeah, the price, I picked this up for $25 at a dispensary in Wilmington, California. I thought it was a pretty good price for heavy hitters. I think they usually run a little bit more expensive for that, but so far, definitely happy to have paid that price. All right, guys, well, I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Later, shitheads. Welcome back to Weeats. Welcome back to Weeats. It has only been 24 hours since I last checked in with you. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. My webcam added a negative filter. Beep, boop. Welcome back to Weeats, guys. Let's turn that shit off. It's fun to play with for a second, though. I'll probably be doing it later. So, guys, as I said, it has only been 24 hours since I have checked in with you, talking heavy hitters and their disposable joint, 300 milligram Girl Scout cookie. Let's get off. Let's start with the bad first. It didn't last very long. It's hard to say if there was really 300 milligrams in there. It felt like less to me. It did not take me any time to burn through this. That being said, it is a different format. It is, this disposable joint, so, you could get larger draws, things like that, although it didn't feel that way to me. But yeah, it only lasted about a day, and these usually run about $30, but I paid a little bit less than that, so that's not a very good value proposition. But with that out of the way, that removed, we can talk about the good. First is the format. Again, I talked about how much I hate the waste of these because, there's a lot of precious and rare materials and batteries and things, and it sucks to throw those in a landfill. Not particularly happy about that. Not that you should be throwing batteries in the garbage. You should be taking those to electronic recycling anyways. But still really like the format. I cannot deny it is. It is definitely convenient, but it is wasteful. Format great, taste and potency, consistency, all of that just as good as the Heavy Hitters brand promises. So tasted great throughout, from top to bottom. As you can see, there's just a little bit of oil left in there just below those intake holes, but got 99% of it out, no problem. Didn't start to burn hot at the bottom or taste funky. Had that great sweet Girl Scout cookies taste all the way through. And definitely just as potent as the normal heavy hitters with their normal atomizers. So as far as the disposable joint goes, it is just as good as the oil and the other stuff, at least I think. But you do have significantly less of it. It doesn't seem to be even a third less. It seems to be maybe a quarter or so, but then again, it's impossible to judge, and I didn't weigh it beforehand, so who am I to say? Well, guys, so ultimately, I think I am still going to give the thumbs up for this. I would tell you, if you do have a reliable 510 battery, just stick with the standard heavy hitters cartridges. Plug them in there. But if you're jonesing for a powerful cartridge, you don't have a battery on you, and you just want something that you don't have to worry about, this will do the trick. The Heavy Hitters Disposable Joint Girl Scout Cookies, 300 milligrams, usually runs about $30 or so. You'll probably get more use out of it than I do. I'm a pretty heavy user. All right, guys, but before I wrap up with this review, I want to share with you a little cherry on top because it has been a while. Oh, and before I get to the cherry on top, real quick, guys, so this is a brand new review, but I will have lots of old reviews coming out in the next couple of weeks that'll look weird because they'll have been taking place several months in the past that I haven't released from the archives yet. But I am working on fresh material as well, so we'll have new cartridge reviews, new edible reviews, and all that fun stuff available soon. Now, back to the cherry on top. Gonna hit you guys with a book, one that blew me away while I was on my little vacation here. And if you excuse me, I'm gonna do a little bit of research because I forgot to look up the author's name. I'm pretty sure I know it, but let me just Google it right here. And yes, I am going to recommend to you guys the novel Semiosis, a novel of first contact by Sue Burke. I believe a first-time author. Anyways, this is the story of a group of astronauts that, or colonists that leave Earth with no chance of getting back to habitate on a new planet. We don't know a lot about what they are leaving, but they land on a new planet, and it is the story of a group of people and their struggles on a brand new environment with many different challenges. The very cool thing about this novel is it takes place over generations, so you're following the children of the astronauts or the colonists, and then the children's children, and then so on and so forth. And it is wonderful. It is very thought-provoking. I can tell Sue Burke has thought a lot about what would happen if we were to land on another planet. It'll get your noggin working, but that being said, it is an easy read, not a difficult read at all. You can probably power through it in a couple of days, and I think you guys will love it as much as I did. Again, that is Semiosis by Sue Burke. Check that one out. I promise you guys will enjoy it if you like your sci-fi stuff. So that is going to do it for this review here on Weeats. We were talking the heavy hitters. I'm going to give that a moderate thumbs up. And we are talking Semiosis, a novel of first contact. Both things I enjoy, one more so than the other. And that is going to do it for this cherry on top, and that's going to do it for this review here on Weeats. My voice is getting a little hoarse because I haven't had to speak in this dumb, loud voice in so long, but I am looking forward to getting it retrained. Thank you so much, you jerks, for sticking around to this really long ending. Appreciate it so much, and we will see you guys on the next review. Deuces.